Fire ants are small, reddish-brown ants, typically ranging from 1/16 to 1/4 of an inch in length. They possess a darker abdomen with a lighter thorax and legs. A key characteristic is their tendency to form large mounds in the soil. Fire ants commonly inhabit open areas, yards, parks, and agricultural fields. They construct nests in the ground, often under rocks or within vegetation. Their behavior is marked by aggression and territoriality, readily stinging when disturbed. Fire ants form massive colonies, often with multiple queens, contributing to their rapid spread. Their stings are painful and can result in pustules, posing a health hazard. Effective management strategies include preventative measures such as maintaining clean yards and sealing cracks and holes. Chemical control involves the application of insecticides directly to mounds or using them as bait. Biological control utilizes parasitic flies and wasps that specifically target fire ants. Physical removal, such as digging or flooding out nests, is also employed but must be done cautiously. Fire ants can cause damage to crops, gardens, and landscaping. They pose a health hazard to both humans and pets due to their painful stings. Furthermore, they disrupt native ecosystems by outcompeting other ant species. For further information, refer to resources provided by the University of Florida. These include facts about fire ants. You can also research fire ant control methods at Texas A&M AgriLife Extension. The National Pest Management Association has information on fire ant management. The University of California Agriculture and Natural Resources provide information about identifying and managing red imported fire ants. Additionally, Texas A&M AgriLife Extension has information on fire ant management for landscapers and pest control operators. Regarding identification, firstly, small reddish-brown ants ranging from 1/16 to 1/4 inch in length are key characteristics. Secondly, a darker abdomen contrasted with a lighter thorax and legs is notable. Thirdly, the formation of large mounds in the soil is a telltale sign. Regarding habitat, firstly, open areas, yards, parks, and agricultural fields are common locations. Secondly, nests are built in the ground, often under rocks or within vegetation. Regarding behavior, firstly, they are aggressive and territorial, readily stinging when disturbed. Secondly, they form massive colonies, frequently with multiple queens. Thirdly, their stings can cause painful pustules. Regarding management, firstly, preventative measures involve keeping yards clean and sealing cracks and holes. Secondly, chemical control methods include applying insecticides directly to mounds or using them as bait. Thirdly, biological control involves the use of parasitic flies and wasps that target fire ants. Fourthly, physical removal techniques involve digging or flooding out nests but must be approached cautiously. Their importance is noted firstly by the damage they cause to crops, gardens, and landscaping. Secondly, they pose a health hazard to humans and pets. Thirdly, they disrupt native ecosystems by outcompeting other ant species. When dealing with fire ants, firstly, proper identification is crucial. Secondly, understanding their habitat preferences aids in targeted control. Thirdly, awareness of their aggressive behavior is essential for personal safety. Fourthly, a combination of preventative, chemical, biological, and physical control methods yields the best results. Remember to exercise caution when attempting physical removal and consider consulting with pest control professionals for effective management strategies. Remember to take safety precautions when dealing with fire ants to avoid painful stings and allergic reactions. Regularly inspect your property for signs of fire ant mounds and take proactive measures to prevent their establishment. Consider the environmental impact of your chosen control methods and opt for solutions that minimize harm to beneficial insects and other wildlife. Stay informed about the latest research and best practices in fire ant management to ensure the effectiveness of your control efforts. By implementing a comprehensive approach, you can protect your property, safeguard your health, and minimize the negative impacts of fire ants on the environment. Always follow the instructions and safety precautions provided by the manufacturer when using insecticides or other chemical control products. Avoid applying insecticides near waterways or areas where they could potentially contaminate water sources. Consider using granular baits instead of liquid sprays to reduce the risk of drift and off-target effects. If you choose to use biological control methods, ensure that the parasitic flies or wasps are specifically targeted to fire ants and will not harm other beneficial insects. When attempting physical removal of fire ant mounds, wear protective clothing and gloves to minimize the risk of stings. Be aware that fire ants can be aggressive and may attack in large numbers if their nest is disturbed. If you are allergic to insect stings, seek immediate medical attention if you are stung by a fire ant. Educate your family and neighbors about fire ant identification, behavior, and management to promote community-wide control efforts. Report any large infestations of fire ants to your local agricultural extension office or pest control agency. Support research and development of new and innovative fire ant control technologies. By working together, we can effectively manage fire ant populations and minimize their negative impacts on our environment and well-being. Always prioritize safety and environmental responsibility when dealing with fire ants. Fire ants are a significant pest in many regions. Understanding their biology and behavior is essential for effective control. Their ability to form large colonies with multiple queens makes eradication challenging. Integrated pest management strategies are crucial for long-term success. Preventative measures, such as maintaining clean and well-drained yards, can help reduce the risk of infestation. Chemical control options should be used judiciously and in accordance with label instructions. Biological control agents offer a more environmentally friendly approach to fire ant management. Regular monitoring and early detection are key to preventing large-scale infestations. Educating the public about fire ant identification and control is essential. Collaboration between homeowners, pest control professionals, and researchers is vital for developing effective solutions. Continuous research and innovation are needed to address the challenges posed by fire ants. Remember to always prioritize safety and environmental responsibility when managing fire ants. Fire ants pose a persistent challenge in various ecosystems. Effective management requires a multifaceted approach. Understanding their life cycle and colony structure is essential for targeted control. Prevention is key, including maintaining well-groomed lawns and sealing potential entry points. Chemical treatments should be used responsibly, following all label directions. Biological controls can offer sustainable solutions by targeting fire ant populations. Monitoring and early detection are crucial to prevent widespread infestations. Community involvement and education are essential for successful area-wide management. Ongoing research and innovation are vital to developing more effective control strategies. Prioritize safety and environmental stewardship in all fire ant management efforts. Fire ants represent a complex pest management challenge. Their aggressive behavior and large colony sizes require a comprehensive approach. Proper identification is crucial to distinguish them from other ant species. Habitat modification can reduce their attractiveness to nesting sites. Chemical control methods should be carefully selected and applied. Biological control options offer environmentally sound alternatives. Regular inspections and monitoring are essential for early detection and intervention. Public awareness and education play a key role in preventing and managing infestations. Collaborative efforts among homeowners, professionals, and researchers are necessary for effective long-term control. Continuous innovation and research are needed to develop more sustainable and targeted solutions. Safety and environmental responsibility should always be prioritized in fire ant management strategies.